Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Lauren Graham stood at the threshold of a moment she once only dreamed of. On October 3, 2025, she was honored with the 2,823rd star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a milestone that transcended individual triumph and became a reunion, a celebration, and a reignition of Star's hollow spirit. As the ceremony unfolded, Hollywood Boulevard felt a lot like the streets of Star's Hollow. Familiar faces emerged in the crowd: Kelly Bishop, Scott Patterson, Matt Chutry, Yannick Truesdale, and more, all converging to honor the woman who gave life to Lorelai Gilmore. While Alexis Bledel, who portrayed Rory, was not present that day, her absence was felt in the emotional current flowing through the event. Lauren's Walk of Fame induction was not just about a plaque in the pavement. It was about legacy, relationships, and the enduring power of connection. She was surrounded by the people who helped build the legend of Gilmore Girls: the writers, the producers, the cast, and most importantly, the fans who kept Star's Hollow alive in their hearts for decades. She delivered a deeply personal speech. She spoke of the bond she shared with Amy Sherman Palladino and Dan Palladino, of how she sometimes felt as though they shared a brain, hearing her intent in lines as if the words were already hers. She reflected on how surprised she was to see this honor even on her radar, admitting she didn't conceive of this moment until it materialized. At one point, she cracked a classic Hollywood joke. Someone asked where the star would be placed, and she quipped that if it ended up in front of a CVS, it would still mean something, because it's not about the location, but what you built leading to it. Cast members reflected on the show's meaning during this moment. Scott Patterson, who played Luke Danes, was there with warmth and fondness. Kelly Bishop, Emily Gilmore on screen, graced the stage and the audience, her presence lending depth and roots to that familial legacy. Matt Chutry, who portrayed Logan, was also in attendance, the one among Rory's love interests who could join in celebrating. At one point, Lauren playfully acknowledged that not all of Rory's suitors were present. Milo Ventimiglia and Jared Padalecki were missing, but she made light of it, teasing the fandom's endless debates. This wasn't the first time Gilmore Girls had stirred a public reunion in 2025. At the Emmy Awards earlier that year, during the show's 25th anniversary, Lauren and Alexis reunited on stage to present a writing award. That moment offered a taste of what many hoped could come next: more connection, more storytelling, maybe even another revival. And with Gilmore Girls now airing on the Hallmark channel, those hopes feel more alive than ever. As reruns began airing on Hallmark, weekdays and weekends alike, audiences old and new were reminded of why the world fell in love with Lorelai and Rory, Star's Hollow, and that nearly impossible mother-daughter dialogue. The Hallmark placement not only reintroduces Gilmore Girls to broader audiences, but also stirs speculation about new Gilmore content. Could a holiday special be next? The idea isn't far-fetched. That evening, as Lauren's star was unveiled, the applause echoed not just for Lauren Graham, but for the journey she and her Gilmore Girls family traveled together. The crowd cheered for every coffee line, every witty comeback, every heartfelt moment. The star became a tribute not only to her career but to the community that kept the show alive. Lauren looked to the faces she grew beside in this artistic endeavor: the showrunner who trusted her, her co-stars whose chemistry became real, the creators whose vision shaped a fictional town that felt more real than many. That this moment drew them back together underscores the lasting bonds forged during filming. During her speech, she acknowledged the uncanny way the show connected across generations. She shared how fans stop her in airports, tell her they watch Gilmore Girls with parents or children, pass lines between them, quote the banter. That ongoing resonance, she said, made this honor even more meaningful. There was also a bittersweet note. While Alexis wasn't present, she had appeared with Lauren at the Emmy red carpet earlier in the year, cementing their continued bond. Lauren spoke fondly of their relationship, the trust between Rory and Lorelai beyond scripts, and how their on-screen connection mirrored real respect. Throughout the event, light-hearted moments kept tension and emotion balanced. Lauren joked about where her star would fall. She teased Rory's absent suitors. She laughed with her castmates. And yet, underneath it all, was a deep reverence for legacy, for craftsmanship, for a world built line by line, scene by scene. Beyond the spectacle, this moment carried meaning for the future. At her Walk of Fame ceremony, Lauren defended the polarizing revival finale of Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life, noting that she did not exactly understand why fans were divided, but reaffirming how much she loved creating it, how elevated she felt in those episodes. Her affection for the project was clear, even amidst disagreement. That honesty resonated deeply during a day of recognition. And while nothing has been confirmed about new Gilmore stories, Lauren left the door open. She said that honoring her work in that way felt so moving, and teased that maybe this wouldn't be the last such moment. The gathering of cast, fans, and creators suggests that Stars Hollow might yet have more stories to tell. As the night closed, the message was loud and clear. Gilmore Girls is more than nostalgia. It influences generation after generation. It's relationships, writing, and emotional resonance that endure. And in honoring Lauren Graham, the Hall of Fame and Hallmark both celebrated the magic she helped weave. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.